I like this kid, man. This kid got more balls than half you niggas on the goddamn internet, and he's only 15 years old. His name is Matten. I hope I'm saying his name right. Matten Even. He went to the Gaming Awards, and I guess he's a Bill Clinton supporter.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Matan.
Oh, his name's Matten.
Real quick, I want to thank everybody and say that I think I want to nominate this award to my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, that's crazy. That kid, he's going places. I don't know where he's going, but he's going places. 15 years old. When I was 15 years old, I was playing with fidget spinners and I was playing with my own nuts. This kid is going to the Game Awards and crashing it. I like this kid though a lot. So basically, we're gonna react to his video. He's going off of some OnlyFans girls who ain't got no respect for themselves, no daddy in their life.
You seem like you're the
Let's watch it.
evil one all along.
Why am I evil?
Because you're sitting here trying to say we are such and such when you have no evidence of who I am.
Okay, well,
you
this-
even
why is
admitted,
that- why is
no,
that
you
evil?
even admitted that you did not even know who you were talking to. But I knew who you were. You don't know who I am.
Oh.
So that's why you are sitting here not know what to say to me.
My brother. Okay, so let me pop it off. What do y'all feel about like adult content? OL, and like, how y'all feel about
This shit seem low as hell. Hold on, let me turn it up. Let me turn it up.
What about you, my brother?
You know, obviously, I think a lot of people would know my opinion on this. I believe it's some of the most evil things you can do to yourself and to everybody you know. So they don't do OnlyFans.
No, that's a W. No OnlyFans for.
Well, I have OnlyFans, but I
Dang, y'all out here really selling y'all butthole for $3.99. 2023 is a new year. Stop buying it. Stop buying OnlyFans. Please stop buying it. Listen, if you want to see some cheeks, I want to see some cheeks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pay $3.99 for nobody's OnlyFans account. Inflation is going up, and y'all out here paying for nudes when you could just go on Reddit. Come on, y'all better than that. Y'all better than that.
share any nude images of myself or do like adult content. But
Okay, how you
I'll
feel
like
about
talk
that?
to people,
No,
but I
it's,
also do it through other forms too. Direct me is another one. But yeah.
I guess it's not as bad, but I guess you're still scamming.
I just want to know one
These
thing though. I
susceptible
have a really
people.
question for you.
Okay,
I have a
talk about
question, and the question is, how do you feel about my first question is, what makes a
Palestine and Israel?
land corrupt? What makes a land corrupt? To defy this government to be corrupt. Tell me the 5 things. Do you know? Because I can tell you.
I have no idea what you just asked me.
I asked you, what makes a land corrupt?
Land?
Like
Yeah,
government,
the
somebody
land.
who owns a land. Who?
What are you trying to debate me about Palestine?
No, I just want you to answer a question. What
I never
makes
said
a?
I'm pro-Israel.
Huh?
I never said I'm pro-Israel.
Okay. Well, I was asking you a question.
She don't even know what the fuck
Where
she
you
talking
going with
about.
this? It's not gonna happen.
What? Where am I going? So where do you stand? I'm asking you.
Then
Do
why
you
do you
stand with
why
corruption
do
or
you
just
say
stand
that Benjamin Netanyahu is a genius
Yeah.
when he's one of the main?
Essentially, what I said
When
is that
Israel took him to court for defamation and corruption in Israel.
And bribery.
right,
For a
so,
decade
perjury.
long. And people and you got and no,
Hey, can he talk? Damn. You can't ask me a question and then answer it. Like,
everyone in Israel is killing people. And like, what are people like you in position saying about it?
right,
You
so-
are in a
he's a
position to
genius?
be
Why
like
you say
Bill
he a
Clinton, like you
genius?
said. And Bill Clinton, yes, he did one thing for America. He took away the debt, okay? And he helped the black community. Yes, he did do that. So I do fuck with Bill Clinton for that. But everything else, no. Corruption is still in Israel. And let me get Egyptian seeds back. It's all in Israel. Let me get it back.
But I never made any stance or any claims that I'm pro-Israel or pro-Palestine. So you
But
kind
didn't you go to Israel with the other guy who said, another guy who is pro? So where do you stand? You can't be in between.
You're not letting
for real, you're not even letting him talk.
me answer to you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Right, so you never, for just the obvious point, I said this a couple of times, I never actually made a political stance on the Israel-Palestine situation, so you're essentially not only not arguing with me, you're just arguing, with your
But
sister
why don't
over
you
there.
say? Why don't you say your stance? Because
It's
you're
not
Jew-
about having a stance, I just,
He's 15. He doesn't. He can't even vote. This what makes this whole thing funny. He's 15 years old. He cannot vote at all. And the fact that he be pissing off these girls that are adults is hilarious.
I don't care about the situation, so you're not arguing with anybody.
So then
Why
why
don't
don't
you
you
care?
be
Talking to
the world
yourself.
if you don't want to?
So then why do you talk
Isn't that
about
where
other
you from?
people?
Isn't that where you from?
You're
Hold on,
from
hold
Israel,
on.
right? You're Hebrew,
Isn't that where
right?
you
You speak Hebrew. You're
Because
Hebrew.
you
You're
said
Jewish,
that you're
right?
Israeli. You were
So what are
Israeli.
you?
You said that you were Israeli Jewish.
So why you wear the Jewish hat?
Okay, so for one, I guess you guys thought you're gonna come in here with all this knowledge, but you don't even have the basic knowledge of not Israeli.
But that's what you said. No, that's what you
Wait, but
said.
you never let me talk. You
I'm
keep
sorry.
talking. You know, it's and you mix a lot of words that you think sound good together, but they don't. So essentially, what I'm saying is that for one, not all Jews are Israelis, which you kind of just implied, which made you sound a little bit.
That is true. I have met some Jewish people who have tattoos, and for the most part, if you have a tattoo and you're Jewish, you won't get buried into the Jewish cemetery. This is what a Jewish person told me. I'm not Jewish at all, but I used to work at a Jewish community center, and some of them used to have tattoos. Not everybody follows that whole, you know what I mean?
Stupid.
That's
But,
not what I
uh,
implied. I
Be
know there's
respectful
good-
though. Be
yeah,
respectful
No.
in the way you talk.
He said no.
I don't think that. I don't think all Jews are bad. I think the people who support Israel are in corruption.
Okay, but I never said I support Israel. So,
That's all I'm saying.
So you're arguing with the clouds.
But but I'm asking you, where do you stand?
I don't.
But you're not
I
answering
don't
my
have a stance.
question.
I don't have a stance on it.
Why not? That's weird to me.
How?
That's your
No, I would
people,
have
though?
to. I would have to do more studying into the topic to have
Oh,
a
that's funny.
stance.
And what do you study about? What do you
Never claimed to have
indulge
a-
your mind about? What is all these
I never
books
claimed
you
to
have
have
here?
a deep knowledge within
So then
the
what's
Quran.
this?
You know what I think? The last girls that he embarrassed, I think they tried to come in and they trying to just think they know something by throwing all this stuff at them. You're not even letting the kid talk.
The Middle East. I'm just extremely knowledgeable on many things. I guess that's not one that I least.
Name 10 books. I like this kid, man.
Netanyahu is a citable. You use Netanyahu as a citable person, and that's why. That's why I asked you this question today. I feel like you are knowledgeable, but if you're not, okay, I apologize, and I do wish peace upon you.
Right.
I'm sorry if I come
so
in
you
an
know,
aggressive manner.
What I said last time
Aggressive.
about Netanyahu, I actually cited him as one of the people who claimed that after they started using OnlyFans, their entire life started falling apart. You know, their dog ran away, their wife left him, his kids left him. So it wasn't actually any claims about Israel or Palestine. It was completely different. So I guess maybe you either don't have any
Okay.
idea what I was saying, or your brain is just, I don't know, maybe you have a screw loose.
So what do you want to talk about? You know what you keep talking. What do you want to talk about? Teach me something I don't know.
Yeah, teach us something. then.
Well,
Yeah, yeah. What are these
Yeah,
books? You brought the 10 books of mention that did
You
not.
brought the
get-
books.
11 books actually that did not get any love last time.
right, you know.
12 books.
12 books. So you know, I brought a couple of books today. You know, I'm not saying that these are the only books I read. Obviously,
He got the 48 Laws of Power. He too young. He don't gotta read that yet.
unlimited
That's a good book. That's a good read.
books. A lot of people know about the book. Question asked last time to some of the stupid OnlyFans OF people. So I brought a couple of books. I honestly thought I was gonna be talking with some more OF models. So I was gonna share some books with them, but I guess
I
not.
did too. I did not. I didn't know exactly what your profession is. But you know what I mean.
Oh, where at? Yeah, what do
Why
they
you
do?
Talk about it though, because he's clearly from some place, and you should represent from where you're from.
Represent where you come
And
from.
this
Not everybody. Not everybody.
is one of the biggest
are you
things in the
from?
world. Where are
You're
you
trying
from?
to, I'm from California. You're trying to push me into being pro-Israel, so you can have this
No,
debate.
I don't
And
wanna
I think you're a
push
little
you
bit.
that way.
Wait, stop talking. Listen, when you talk, you have to raise your hand.
God.
Will allow you to repeat your question.
Damn.
But for the time being, you be quiet. What I was saying
This kid is going places. I don't know where he's going, but he's going places.
is that you're trying to push me in the direction of talking about, Israel and Palestine because you thought you'd be smart by studying up on the topic and having all of these, facts and knowledge into your head going into this conversation, I guess. But now that I've disappointed you by telling you I've never actually made a clear stance on it.
All right. So
you're
if you
kinda
haven't made
shitting
a
in
clear
your
stance
pants.
on it, so why you say
No,
talk
just that I
about
don't
him
have a
and why
stance
you
on
wear
it.
the Jewish
How many
hat?
times do I have to tell you that?
I don't. Okay, it doesn't matter to me because what you're talking is nonsense, and it should
Talking about
not
this, just call the yarmulke.
be
Not talking
indulged in.
nonsense.
Yes, you are because
you're
you're
talking
saying you're
zero
not
nonsense.
Jewish, but you wear the hat. You wear the Jewish hat. So what
But
are you,
I-
a fraud?
It's called the yarmulke.
Oni?
Wait,
Which one?
Let
Tell me.
me ask this. Let me ask this.
This is
I am-
very
I am-
stupid people.
Hold on. I am black, but I've never been to Africa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So does that correlate? Or
It doesn't at all.
Or hear me out. I'm Christian, but
I'm Christian. I haven't been to church in years. Years. And only time I do go to church if the food is bussin'.
I never been to Jerusalem.
Mm.
Does that make me? You know what I'm saying? That's what he's trying to say.
Before the answer, I just want to say real quick, you can be an extremely religious Jew for one, and still not stand with Israel. And the hat actually doesn't mean anything to Israel specifically. It's just a Jewish tradition to stand before God essentially. Also you can't be anti-Semitic or anything while wearing it. So again, it has nothing to do with Israel. So it's you're essentially in a way again arguing with yourself.
I thought you should wear the.
All right.
I wanna put
you're
the
a
head on his
hypocrite,
head.
bro. You're a hypocrite. I caught
Is he a hypocrite?
You're not calling anything. You came in here with
No,
one
okay,
topic
the
to talk
only reason-
about. And
You try to put a stigma on him.
Don't you want it? That I don't really care for it.
No,
You have
no,
nothing
no.
left in your
I
head.
looked you. We looked you up and we heard what you said last night. We heard last night. We
Like,
saw
they did a little research. I'll give him a little credit. They did a little research.
everything that you've done, all the stuff, and you said that you are Israeli Jew and that you went with Aiden Ross to Israel.
And
you
so
said
if
you were
you
God.
went
There, and you said you was God.
I went to synagogue.
But that's what you said.
Okay, but if you're telling me if you saw the
So if I'm black and if I'm black, I'm an African American man. I'm black. So just because, like, what are you trying to say? Like, I can still go to Africa. I don't celebrate their culture. I don't know about their culture, but I can still go out there. What are you trying to say?
the clip where I said I was God, and you still think to the extent that I'm
Trying to call him a fraud because he doesn't celebrate. He doesn't value all the Jewish values. Like, what are you trying to say?
religious Jew.
No, I didn't
Jew.
think that. You're first of all, don't assume what I never said. Don't ever
but you're
assume.
Oh, yeah,
saying
but
that I'm,
this was
for
yeah.
You came into here with that being your. Listen, I understand that your head is very small and you can only
Not
fit
small.
such an amount of knowledge in it.
No, my head
I
is
guess
big,
you're a little bit
greatest.
disappointed today.
I think yours is very slight, little. Yeah.
So I guess you're a little bit disappointed today
Remember, he's 15.
that all of the knowledge you
Can't drive. Can't get a license right now. He's 15 years old.
decided to cram into it is gonna be useless.
All right, let's talk about something else. What else could we talk
Yeah,
about?
let's talk about how we can make the human mind greater. How can we bring the people to the higher frequency?
I mean, you're not gonna make the human mind greater by accusing him of being like. You just put a whole stigma on this kid, and now you talking about making the mind greater. What the hell are you talking? I could tell she collect crystal rocks. She gotta collect crystal rocks. I know she's one of those.
Do that. How do you do that in day-to-day life to bring yourself in a higher frequency? Put yourself in a higher position than you were before. What do you do?
I know she got a dildo and a whole bunch of crystal rocks.
No, no, we're not focused on him. What would you say is how you can get your mind in the highest frequency, Sada? An angel?
Yeah, Angel. what would you-
I'm processing.
I would say it would be to focus on the present of now. To focus on the very being of now, and to focus on what you can do right now that can better your life and the people around you.
Yeah.
That's what you should advocate. That's what you should talk about, and that's what you should study. If you study
Where the
nonsense
fuck she get that from? Tumblr? The fuck out of here. Anyone can say that.
and foolery, and you try to talk to
Actually, I
people in the
haven't been listening
spotlight.
to anything you guys have been saying, so just repeat it real quick.
No. Alright.
Okay, good. So nobody has to listen to that. Regardless, again, I think you guys are trying to go at me in a way that's not working. Again, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but you can only cram so much into a small head. So you come
Do you
in
have
here.
any new sources for me today?
Yeah, why are you instantly bashing me? Why do you feel
Like,
like
if you
that's
want
not
to
okay?
say
No,
something-
no, I don't
Sorry,
even
sorry,
know.
sorry.
Are you corrupt?
Yes.
Are you a corrupt
Oh, for
person?
real?
You seem
Yeah, he 15. He cooking y'all.
you're the evil one all along.
Why am I evil?
Because you're sitting here
Yeah.
trying to say we are such and such when you have no evidence of who I am.
You just said that about him. About him being. Oh my god. Oh my fucking. Oh my god. It hasn't even been 24 hours in the new year, and she is pissing me off. Oh my god.
You even
why is that
admitted,
e- why is
no,
that
you
evil?
even admitted that you did not even know who you were talking to. But I knew who you were. You don't know who I am. So that's why you are sitting here, don't know what to say to me.
That
Because
makes you. That makes you.
you
sound
have this
extremely
lie
bad
in your head.
that I have. That I wasn't extremely prepared going into this, and you're still looking like somebody who has no idea what's going on.
Well, let me ask you this. But because I really want to know because it seems like y'all have a common ground to agree on about busting it down on the timeline. That's what I want. How do y'all?
What do they do?
The girls busting it down on the timeline. I'm talking about getting slopped, top, mop, Billy. Rocks,
That's disgusting, and I think women who do that are embarrassing other women because that's not real women in the community. That's fake, corrupt souls that are not even thinking about their children or their influence in society.
Hold on. I think that it's just
I could agree with that.
money that matters. Here, Angel.
It's the way you live your life.
It's the way
I swear, if she said all that and she got an OnlyFans, that's crazy.
the way you earn money matters, because if you make unlawful money,
What the heck is wrong with you?
Champion of the world.
Don't
Wait,
ever
what?
put nothing over my head, bro.
Oh,
Stop up. Like, what's wrong
The
with
champion
you?
of the world.
No, yes.
what you gonna stand? You ain't gonna do nothing. He 15. He a minor. What you gonna do? Beat him up and then you gonna get locked up? You ain't gonna do nothing. Sit down. Sit down. Sit the.
Nothing over my head. What did you put?
yo,
No,
don't play like
do
that
that,
ever
bro.
again your whole life.
Bro,
I'm
on
not
everything,
playing with
don't
you.
His life just started.
On everything. I don't know who you
now?
thought you was. I don't know who you
Yo,
thought
don't
you was.
you
I'm
ever-
like,
They about to fight a. They about to throw hands with a 50. Yeah.
Forever do that shit again your
never
whole
ever
life,
do not
because
do
you're
that.
really playing with the
On
wrong
everything,
people right
you
now.
just tried it. You just tried it.
Don't you
try
ever.
it again.
Oh my god.
Try it again,
Yo, I'm
because
letting you
not.
know. Don't do it again.
You're not gonna do nothing. He a minor. I love this kid, man. I love this kid. Let me subscribe to him. Where's his official? I love this kid. He's going places. I don't know where, but he's going places. I love this kid, man. But like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. You guys have a blessed 2023. I'm out. 15 years old, man. Wow.